Thank you so much, Nnamdi. So far, so good.
It's been very different tales here in Kogi State, Lokoja here where I am, and other areas within the state. I still Kogi decide, reaching you here in the INEC office in Lokoja, Kogi State, right in front of the INEC Collation Center. And I have with me here the Commissioner of Police, Kogi State Command. He is CP Hakim Busari. You are welcome to our Kogi Decide studio.
Thank you very much. Good evening.
Okay. Now I and the CP, we have been having some chit-chats of on the activities that have been going on here, but I will allow him to actually tell us his assessment of the exercise so far.
I can say my assessment of the exercise that is very, very good. I cannot say it's 100%, but at least we are having 90% success of the exercise.
Okay, you have been able to go around the various points where you have your men stationed in various areas. What have been the reports that you have been getting from the different areas where you have visited?
Yeah, the report I've been getting from our senior officers in the field, because the 3 commissioners were posted to each of the senatorial districts for proper coordination of the activities of the officers and men. That's proper coordination of security in each of these senatorial districts. So the report we have been getting from them, at least everything has been moving on successfully, except places where we have some skirmishes, which we cannot rule out. That's out of 21 local governments, we are having challenges in 3 local governments. So if out of 21 we score 18, at least it's a very fast mark.
Okay, CP,
the performance is not bad.
Yeah, definitely. I actually agree with you on that. But CP, we would like you to actually go a bit further. Tell us about these issues you have talked about. Which areas particularly are you referring to?
Thank you very much. Early this morning, I think 5 after 1, I got a distress call from Dekina that our police men and the coppers were attacked while they were taking the materials to their various polling units. So they were able to escape into the bush. So we later sent the rescue team and they were rescued. So that was the first one I got early this morning after 1 in the morning. We were able to resolve that one. So we come into the exercise proper. We deploy. Our men have already been deployed. They have taken their position, and everything was going on fine until we started getting some report about the snatching of ballot boxes in some area. And before we can get there to reinforce them, the people have fled with the ballot boxes. But luckily for us, there was no loss of life.
All right, you have talked about the situation in Dekina. Of course, Lokoja is also one of the local governments with a very high population in terms of voters, registered voters, that is. Now, what's the situation in Lokoja here? Have you had some security breaches here in Lokoja?
Yes, we have some security breaches in Lokoja, like Bishop Crowder, the collecting center, and it's also a polling unit was attacked this afternoon by some unknown hoodlums. So, but because the policemen we are posting at the polling unit, they should not carry arms. So before we should get to before help should get to them, before our reformers should get there, the people have escaped. So I learned that they snatched 6 ballot boxes. We have another incident too at Adankunu. And Ghana, the youth there, they were very unruly, but we tried to manage them because they were carrying cutlasses, carrying sticks, so we cannot use firearms on them. So we have to persuade them to make sure say we don't have any casualty because of election. We have been trying to take our time so that we should not shed any blood. So, and we have cautioned our men, even in situation of high provocation, they still maintain their integrity by not firing without control on the crowd, because you cannot say somebody carries stick to come and attack you and you fire him. So.
Okay. All right. Okay, too is another area where reports have been filtering in on some untoward attitude of hoodlums in that area. Has that report reached you?
Yes, we have gotten most of the reports, and we have started taking action, commencing investigation to most of these incidents.
Okay, I want to believe that the police have actually been able to have records of all the flash points and the dark spots in the entire state, and were able to actually deploy its officers to those areas. But I know that even though that has happened, we have had little skirmishes here and there. But I believe that didn't really put down the entire efforts of the security agencies that we had.
Thank you very much. That was why I said at the initial stage that if you have issues in 3 places out of 21 local governments, if it's only in 3 places, at least we have done very well, because other places too, the same security we put on the ground, that the people conduct themselves in a peaceful manner, is the same security which we put in some of these places that we are having a problem. We just hope as we continue to grow in this democratic process, people will learn to conduct themselves in a peaceful way. You don't gain anything in violence. You don't gain anything when you engage in violence. So
yes, we also know that the police is quite proactive, and they have actually been up to the game, particularly during elections. Now, we would like to know how many arrests you have made so far, and what is the next line of action for the police for those hoodlums you have arrested.
Thank you very much. At least we have arrested about 10 people. I've arrested about 10 people in connection with some of these incidents, and they were helping us. We have started interrogating them and investigating them. Then we hope to go to the root of the matter, and after we must have finished our investigation, they will be charged to court. It's the root of the law. And if they still have any people supporting them in the course of investigation, we will get to the root of the matter and get most of these perpetrators and bring them to book.
Yeah, it's really interesting to know when exactly this is going to happen, because it does appear that there seems to be lapses sometimes in terms of arresting and then prosecution. Now, how soon can you do this to ensure that others are discouraged from coming out to perpetrate such acts?
As soon as possible. Once we conclude our investigation, we charge them to court. As soon as possible.
Do you foresee this taking quite some time, or is it going to be?
I'm not the one investigating our men, and sometimes investigation may be very depth. If you want to go into the depth of investigation, so it may take some time. But I was telling you, as soon as possible. charge them to court.
All right, CP, I would like you to rate your performance so far, going around the various centers, and the voting has actually ended now, and counting and sorting are ongoing. So looking at what you've done so from the beginning, the way you were able to safely guard the materials, sensitive materials, to ensure that they all go to their various points, and up to this point, rating your performance, what would you say? How well have you fared?
Yes, we have performed very gallantly. We have put in our best. We are human beings. No human beings have mistake, but at least from what we have done so far, we have done very well. Police have performed very, very gallantly. If people cooperate with us, we will not have any problem, because police is not the one who asks you to be going about snatching ballot boxes. Everybody conduct themselves in a very good manner. The work of the security will be other places don't have any problem. We put in our best, and so far so good. Our men conduct themselves in a very professional manner.
Okay, talking about cooperation, would you say that they have actually cooperated with you so far as it is?
Yes, we can still say they cooperate with us, because out of 21 government, if it's only 3, you are having a little problem. At least it's a very good one. At least there may be more improvement in another election. There may be more, at least we may get 100%. So that where everything will just go seamlessly in the forthcoming election. We'll be getting to that. At least people are learning. They were growing. Democracy is getting to over 20 years now. So the 20 years child is an adult. But though they may be acting under the canopy, say we are youth, and continue to be baby. But the Constitution recognizes anybody that is 18 years to be an adult.
Now, you're not doing this alone. The police is actually collaborating with other security agencies in this onerous duty that you are carrying out. Now, how has been the cooperation of your sister agencies to ensure that they also work in alignment with what your vision is on security?
Thank you very much. We have been synergizing among ourselves, and they have cooperated with us. The police cannot do it alone. We have the Nigerian Civil Defense that have been helping us, other security agencies too. We went out together to monitor the activities in the town, and we are satisfied with the performance of our men.
So, all right, I must thank you, Commissioner of Police. We'll still have you talk on more issues, but at this point we want to go back to Bayelsa, the site studio, where Namdi is still standing by for more reports from that end, and the Kogi site studio will come to you after that.